Hey there folks, SeKo Starcraft here, bringing you Game 2 between Acer's MMA and CM Storm's Polt. Game 1 was pretty cool, a lot of banshee focus, a lot about, controlling a bit of map, and then we just essentially saw Polt go for one attack with some tanks and some light bio, get just trucked over by the just superior army position and count from MMA, who went for a mech, big tanks, big Hellions, and just busted through that. By the time he crossed the map, there were no tanks out for MMA, no air control, and just got his army killed. Point defense drones from the Raven just took all the Marauders out of the picture. And maybe they would have done a little bit better if the Raven wasn't there. Point defense drone isn't super strong, but when you just need to deflect a few seconds worth of missile volleys so you can get your tank shots off, it works pretty good. We'll see what is in store for this game here. Last game we saw that MMA went for a more macro-focused opening, got out some Reapers and went into a command center. And on the other side we saw Polt went for like the fastest possible Banshee. And even though I didn't think the Banshee was going to do much, because it was focusing on generally a reactor for the most part, it did manage to get quite a few kills, because I think MMA committed too much into trying to repair a reactor that was essentially doomed. It was just not worthwhile to lose that many SCVs. Vice versa, he managed to get that, Banshee play of his own, go across the map and kill a lot of Polt's workers. So it looks like we're going to see either Reapers from MMA. Because we see the gas is out much sooner. Or some other very early tech. He might be going into Banshee super fast himself this game. We'll see. There's enough gas by the time this is done to consider throwing down a factory. Factory and an orbital. So I think that might be what we see here. That's just too much gas in position. I got myself a little bit of baking in my hand, so I'm going to go for a quick munch. We made ourselves a little bit of peanut brittle, but essentially turned into a toffee. Very good. Now, I got toffee stuck in my throat. So we do manage to not have really any delays on this factory. The Marine, they will shoo stuff away. And on this side, the factory's not that much delayed. We see the other gas has already been taken. So they're both going for the same kind of play. They're both going to be going into a Banshee, or they're going to go straight into Viking Raven for more of a defense. Yes. So good timing. It's important to know when to take more gas, because it can be very easy as a Terran player in the early game to focus too much on gas, and then all of a sudden you don't really have any of the income to be able to build out, your command center any more units. So if there's going to be Banshee on Banshee, MMA's Banshee will be slightly sooner. We'll see if that comes into play here or not. Both these players are aware that this is a place where you can kind of sneak up. So they're putting their buildings to be able to scout a little bit earlier. Even if you think, well, a Banshee can come in here and kill my supply depot. Yeah, that sucks, but that's a lot better than killing, 8 workers. Banshee before Cloak. Cloak is going to be quite delayed here. It's actually going to be no Cloak Banshee. Oh, it's Raven, that's why. So he's going to be more focused on that. We'll see if Polt's got the same instance here. Is he going to go? Nope, he is going to go for Cloak and Banshee. So a little bit tough for him. This Raven's going to be out in plenty of time. The Viking will probably be finished, or close to, by the time you get across here. And that's going to allow a low ground CC from MMA. Good split up of all these supply depots, just to give as much vision as possible. Marines back at home, just in case it was going to be going for a Banshee against him. That does not look to be the case. Marine, oh, it's actually an SCV on the watch tower. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it's nice to have a Marine out there, so you have an SCV that's actually making you money. It looks as though MMA's already expecting that Banshee to be down here. Maybe it's slightly delayed from Polt. Let me see, it's trucking along here now. Do we have a command center on the way? Yes, we do. It's on the high ground. We can see this even rally to the mineral patches over here, so it looks like Polt's going to be more interested in putting on a bit of aggression and harass than really trying to get out that really fast economy lead. Yeah, Vikings finished, Marines finished. Oh, there's the Banshee. Is there another Viking coming out too? Yes, there is. Oh, that's such clutch movement. Is he gonna? Oh, he got one. Got one SCV out of that. No, I think he just gave up on that dream. I don't see any other ones on the map right now. Units, do we have any more Banshees? We don't. We have Ravens from both players. But we see that there's already this air advantage coming out from our Terran player over here, who's still looking for more Banshees. It's not often you make one Cloak Banshee. I mean, Cloak isn't as expensive as it used to be, but it's still a pretty big commitment to do that. We have a tank and some Marines moving across the map. Just looking to maybe pressure the command center. It's about the same size army from both players, so it'd be more important if one person catch the other person off guard. Tank's in a good siege spot to control a lot. The difficulty is that you can run in and snipe that stuff. Polt got himself caught a little bit there. Too many Marines patrolling forward. Tank will be able to shut some things down, but we'll see if he wants to throw down maybe a sentry, an auto turret right next to it. Nope, don't get hit by your own Vikings. Doesn't quite have enough for another one yet. Now he does. This is kind of cute. Oh, that was so much damage. That might just be it. I mean, that really could just be it. When that tank goes down, he's got a medevac already in here for his units. That's game. That's so tough. Another tank is a long ways off. We still got many seconds before that's finished. Yeah, and there's the GG. That didn't seem that tricky right there, but once it's just the air control, and I'm just seeing these really high-level Terran games, and it just comes down to who can do best with the air. And I think I might have to incorporate that into my play a bit more, just because of how freaking good it is to be able to control all this stuff. Anywho, SeKo Starcraft, great game by MMA, and yeah, Dreamhack tournament. We'll have some more games for you guys in the next little bit.